The boodly at the boodly Yankee Sankey, rang tang tatty. The boodly at the boodly Yankee Sankey, rang tang tatty. Oh boy, Shalimar, Shalimar, Swami Show. Meet the best job once more. The boodly at the boodly Yankee Sankey, did you hear those hep cats call? Come on, boys, let's have a ball. Don't you be that equal get hep. Come on and follow me, do. Don't you be the equal get hep. Come on and follow me, do. Don't you be the equal get hep. Come on and follow me, do. Then you get your steady food. You make the joint jump like the gators do. Dim damn jump is the jumping guy. Dim damn jump is the jumping guy. Dim damn jump is the jumping guy. Make sure your jive on the Miller side. The bully and the bully and the sankey. 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 Dimma damma double, you think I'm way down. Make you dimma damma double, you think I'm way down. Make you dimma damma double, you think I'm way down. Make you dig it, you lie on the Miller side. The boodly Yankee Sankey, rang tang tatty. The boodly at the boodly Yankee Sankey, rang tang tatty. Oh boy, Shalimar, Shalimar, Swami Show. Meet the best job once more. Boy, did you hear those hep cats call? Come on, boys, let's have a ball. Don't you be the equal get hep. Come on and follow me, do. Don't you be the equal get hep. Come on and follow me, do. Don't you be the equal get hep. Come on and follow me, do. Then you get your steady food. You make the joint jump like the gators do. Dim damn jump is the jumping guy. Dim damn jump is the jumping guy. Dim damn jump is the jumping guy. Make sure your jive on the Miller side. The bully and the bully and the sankey. 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 Dimma damma double, you think I'm way down. Make you dimma damma double, you think I'm way down. Make you dimma damma double, you think I'm way down. Make you dig it, you lie on the Miller side. The dimma damma double, you think I'm way down. Make you stand for taller when you pop the fire. Don't you be that equal get hep. Come on and follow through. Then you get your steady food. You make a joint jump like gators do. The dim damn jump is the jumping guy. Makes you like your head on the dim damn jump is the jumping guy. Makes you like your head on the dim damn jump is the jumping guy. Makes you like your head on the the dim damn jumping jive makes you hep hep on the Miller side.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you all right now. I've got 2 whole minutes left on this song that I don't have to pay for, and I'm gonna use that time to smoke a whole cigarette to my whole body space. Exactly. I've been talking about this honestly, far too long. Oh shit, hang on. Hello everyone. Welcome to, let's get back to a normal, happy place. Oh, that's better. Oh, shit. Again, smoking inside. Hello everyone and welcome, to this final show before Halloween. I know that's what we've all been waiting for. I know it's what I've been waiting for, you've been waiting for. All of us, all we're in about. We're just all about the Halloween. But seriously, I mean, I spend all day making videos. And, you know what? Even though this is my job, I'm gonna call myself being, off shift now. How about that? That's better. There we go. Exactly. No, it's a fantastic outfit. This is, selected for me by one of, the nation's finest designers. What the fuck is going on with the... Huh. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Pretty typical when you ask me, which none of you did, but you ought to, because the truth is that the brightness needs to come down, and, well, maybe the gain? No, none of that's working. Okay, well, I guess I'm sitting in, the white halls of Valhalla now. This is where we're going to be making our residence from here on out. I hope you're all as comfortable with it as I am. What the fuck's going on with my frame rate? This is horrifying. Although I probably did just I fucked something up, let's be honest. I know this is always how it works. God, this is some terrible fucking bitrate action going on, though. Well, did I have had a poo? Have I had a poo? I had, yes. At least one. Possibly more. I mean, the day kind of gets away from you in this day and age, this time of social strife and political uncertainty. Who's to say how many times any of us drop a deuce in a given day? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of in a special spot right now. It's All Hallows Eve, you see, and my Wiccan ancestors, they set forth to create a new nation, one that was built upon the principles of justice and fairness and liberty and Halloween candy and candy corn for all. And we got to be honest with ourselves, folks. A lot of people aren't getting down with this public candy corn game as much as they should. Now, I'm here to say that this Halloween we need to take a stand. We need to take our children by the hands, maybe even the faces, and grab their little faces and all of their pinchable cheeks and turn those into handles through which we can make them stare into the dead and vacant gaze, which blasts from our eyes like we are some kind of superhero with laser vision. Except our laser vision doesn't burn things. Unless it's hope for the future. And we need to teach these children that Halloween is canceled from here on out. There can be no more dressing up. Never again. But you are allowed to wear masks. All year round. Any mask you want. As long as it covers your mouth. Because your mouth hole, that's your new dirty spot. That's the new spot you can't go showing off to people. And in 20, 30 years' time, when advancements in social science have been made, when we come to terms with our bodies and other people's bodies, we will still not be allowed to show our mouths to strangers. But we will be allowed to hang our genitals out of our pants, provided our genitals have the requisite hanging abilities, the droopageness, as they say in the medical fields. And from there, we will establish true gender equality. And that none of us will have to look at our ugly, stupid faces ever again. But we can meat gaze all we like. It's gonna be the new bamboozler right there. Now, Bud Babe's saying her genitals are hangless. I beg to differ. In fact, we're gonna expand the definition of genitals to mean anything, any part of the body that's not the face. So you can blang those titties out all over. You can smack them around like a physics toy. And you can do it in public, at a park. Fuck it. Walk into a Chick-fil-A and say, hey, straight men, bet those dead gay Rwandans are never going to like these things. Bang, bang, bang. Smack them all around the restaurant. Just flop them up on the table. All over the place. Doesn't matter. Just don't show that fucking mouth hole of yours. That's not only where you put food, but that's also where you put beer and booze. And then the beer and booze and food all come back up together. And that's gross and no one wants to see it because it just reminds us all of getting sick. All over the place. All over our apartments. Reminds us of expensive carpet shampooing appointments that we just had to keep because we didn't have any choices. And this is what I'm talking about. I am, like, I've been saying it for a while now. I'm here for the explicit purpose
I'll be honest with you.
Solving problems.
I'm kind of retarded.
Now I'm going to do something here. Something a little daring. Something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to actually make a slight adjustment to my set in the hopes of balancing out the lighting to give people who tune in later in the show the impression that I know what I'm doing. Now, let's turn this one off. And there we go. See, look. Sometimes all it takes is one loud, bright thing to be snuffed out mercilessly by someone who doesn't know what they're doing or why in order for an appearance of balance to overtake the rest. Although, strangely, it still looks like just such a shitty, grainy live stream. I feel like I'm coming to you out of a 90s video game. Is anybody else getting that? Is anybody else getting that vibe? This sensation that I was programmed by Sierra Software to bring to you this news thing. And it's still fucking up. It is still fucking up. God damn. Is that better? Still thinking, yeah. Still thinking a little. Oh. Hang on a second. Let's just. Get a little intimate with the mood lighting. Now we're talking. Oh shit, look at this. I have, once again, like I said, I am here to solve fucking problems. The bitrate still looks like shit. I'm not understanding why this is happening. Okay, a shoegazy music. Thank you, Vernaculus. Exactly. This has turned into a shoegazy music video, thanks to the technical incompetence of, I'm gonna guess, the OBS staff. Because if they had any clue what they were doing, they would have made a more idiot-proof interface, wouldn't they? And look at this idiot here. In 1997 era video calling majesty, I'm calling into the VMAs to say that Mariah Carey's "You'll Always Be My Baby" is the #1 track of the whole year. Now, I'm going to let you finish, but that hasn't been said yet. Not according to this brilliant bit of digital wizardry that I'm up into. But you know what? It's fine, because I think, in addition, just like everything else,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
from top to bottom,
I'm kind of
from
retarded.
top to bottom, everything as it seems to just sort of crash and collide down into the dirt, into the permafrost beneath our feet. And I don't give a fuck if you live in an Arctic zone or not, because truth be told, sooner or later we're all gonna have the same level of permafrost beneath our feet, which incidentally is 0. But what I'm saying is that in the same way that that bedrock foundation, which itself can be mined and turned into pulp for various filler for, cow feed, in all of this, it makes sense that everything should fall apart and decay at the end. And that though I should probably sound like I am the Archangel Gabriel, though, no, not even him, who is the voice of God, the Metatron, though I sound like the Metatron through the glories of a Tascam 1641 and an MXL 770 microphone coming to you through exceptionally expensive broadband, that I should look like I'm about to bust into a Tim Curry sketch from a mid-90s video game. So that's where I'm at. How are you guys faring today? Are you getting excited for Halloween? Do you think your children are excited for Halloween? Do you not have children? Are you planning to get some just for Halloween, so you can experience the excitement of a day just to, through their eyes, and then auction that experience off? Oh, I'm not in the Discord yet, am I? I knew I was forgetting about something there. Okay, there we go. We're back. We're live. We're live in the Discord room. There's nobody else in here yet. I haven't brought anyone in. I've got news to do here. I'll tell you what. But I also have a Jables. Now, I'm not typically one for trying to put off a specific or distinct aesthetic, but I'm kind of thinking that, a mix of headphones and what the fuck is? Oh my goodness! And I fucked up putting this on somehow. Oh no, that's just a retention strap. Yeah, see. Oh, there we go. Kronk from the Emperor's New Groove. See, it's funny. Vernacular says, my wife wants me to dress up as Yamza for Halloween, so she can dress up as Kronk from the Emperor's New Groove. I think you should take her up on this, and then I think you should embarrass both of you at whatever Halloween party you're going to by showing up stark naked, thinking that she said to you she wants you to come as the king from the Emperor's New Clothes. Classic literature. None of this Disney or shit. You show up, and she's dressed like Kronk, and you are butt naked with a crown, looking very comfortable, like nothing at all is wrong. Stare around the room, make as much eye contact as you can. Act like you're pulling a wedgie out from within the crack of your ass, even though you are clearly not wearing anything that would crawl up there. Act completely normal, and bring that to every Halloween party you can until you get divorced. I just need to check. You have a prenup, right? Anyway, well, listen, we'll get to that later in the show when we get to the marriage and relationship portion of the show. It's a fun one. It's an exciting part, and I, for one, think it's going to be the highlight of all of this bonanza and what have you going on, this hootenanny that we're seeing play itself out live. Now let's just bring Jables in unexpectedly. Don't forget your mask. Exactly. If you're going to wear the mask, wear a LeBron James mask, because we all know who the king really is.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Vernaculous's naked, wiry, writer-like body with all of the bed sores that come from sitting in an office chair for too long, walking around in a LeBron James mask with a crown and a luxurious fur-lined cape and his dick hanging out? That's a party.
God, I wish I could have met him so I could truly imagine.
Exactly. You let me tell you something. You really do. A couple times I've actually stayed at his place just outside of Boston in an undisclosed location. And it was great. I mean, he set me up. He's got this great hardwood floor, and so he set me up on the hardwood floor. And then periodically throughout the course of the night, because here's the thing you don't know about Vernaculous, he likes to walk on his heels a lot. So on this, I'd be comfortably asleep on the hardwood floor. He'd give me it's just sort of like the throw pillow to rest my head on. And I'm comfortably sleeping, and then all I hear is thunk, thunk, thunk as he heel walks. Big, wide gait. I'm telling you. He's walking like an ostrich runs. Just the foot can't be far enough in front of him. Each time, heel comes down, boom, boom, boom. It's like listening to a drum line. Him just walking from his bedroom to his bathroom, covered, soaking, just dripping bullets and beads of sweat all over the place as he makes his way to the bathroom. Dick flapping in the breeze. And if it wasn't for the fact that I've shown my nuts to the internet, I would have said, listen, sir, this is not polite behavior. But I don't have a leg to stand on, and he's got 3. So, all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's probably walking on his heels so that he can balance out that extra fucking swinging hammer that he got.
Strangest thing, it was like watching imagine a tripod that tried to walk, right? So it just have to kind of move itself in strange circles,
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was basically like watching a Vulcan cannon go off, is what I'm saying.
If you tied a weight to the end of his dick, you could turn it into a pendulum.
I'm loving the fact that as I watch the genuine, I love the fact that as I watch the genuinely incorrect numbers populate between Twitch and YouTube, it seems as though I lost a viewer on Twitch talking about Vernaculous nakedly doing cartwheels through his kitchen, and I gained one on YouTube, as it seems as though that's the kind of thing YouTube people are into these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, see. Now look.
Perfect balance.
Mm-hmm. So how's your day? How's your Friday? Are you enjoying getting ready for Halloween there?
It's pretty good. I've just been building a list of movies to watch for tomorrow.
I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna say Enemies. I really thought you were gonna say Enemies. It's like, well, it's part of the new therapy regime they put into the hospital there. It's like when you get out of here, you need to draw a list of people that you are.
Nah, most of my enemies are already dead.
Okay. I let my neighbor use my bathroom, so now I've got people running through my house. No, that's the thing. Like 12-step program. They forgot the 13th step is after you put a list of 12 people you got to go and apologize to together. You need to put an enemies list, a hit list together to, exact your revenge for what drove you to your habit in the first place.
Nah, the only thing I had to apologize to people for was getting way too depressed and then crying.
Yeah, people fucking hate that shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, so, they were like, I'm glad you're getting help.
So, you managed to find those 6 Uber drivers, that one bus route, that public library in a town you don't live in.
It's all been legitimate like friends that's happened to. So not a big deal.
Oh, so you're saying you
There are
don't? So
people.
you're
There are
saying
people that
you're telling me you don't
there are
make
people
friends
that
with
told
your?
me to call them if I was feeling too depressed.
You're telling me you don't make friends with your Uber drivers?
Sometimes it depends.
No, see, that's just unacceptable. Well, I got an idea here. Am I streaming to you yet? Yeah. All right. No, now I am. Let's do some news here. Without looking. Don't look yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not looking.
Okay. If you had to name one vicious wild beast that you imagine would kill someone just before Halloween, what would you think it was?
Can we 20 questions this?
No.
Can we 5 questions this?
Sure.
Okay. Is it a beast that you would expect around Halloween?
Oh, you meant you wanted clues. Well, they're around all the damn. They're around all the damn time. There's no getting away from them.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there is getting away from them. I'm just saying, like, it's not like a cicada, if that's what you're asking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is it furry?
No.
Okay.
That narrows it down.
Does it have 4 legs?
No.
Ooh.
Technically, at this point, you have defined Socrates man, though.
I know.
Much love, Diogenes.
Okay, so it doesn't have 4 legs. Does it have feathers?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. It's either a magpie, crow, or raven.
No.
God.
Let me just.
Can it fly?
No.
Spider chicken.
No. Fuck it. Just look at the. Look at the. Let's just fucking look at it.
A rooster. I was fucking close.
Motherfucking rooster killed a police officer in a COVID-19 lockdown raid. This is what we're talking about. We need to open up our countries again. We need to make things safe. The fucking chickens are revolting on us, Jables. Good call, YTKNW. It's not a puffin.
Chickens.
It's not a puffin, but, hey. I want to reload the story, and apparently they blocked this picture out because it's just too gruesome. Too gruesome. But
fuck the chicken right in the cloaca.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Beyond that, fuck the chicken rights activists out there, constantly banging on about how the chickens just don't have enough rights, and this is what happens. Chicken line.
Oh wait, Kimmy's got the spirit ACAB. All chickens are bad.
Exactly. Or all chickens are braised. Wait, you don't braise chicken, do you? No. See, that's a terrible idea. Because then you got lovely cooked chicken meat on the outside and nice, very rare chicken on the inside. But, so a police officer in the Philippines was killed this week after a fighting rooster slashed him during a raid on an illegal cockfighting den to stop the spread of the coronavirus. Had nothing to do with the welfare of the chickens. It was illegal because of coronavirus. There we go. Yeah, the officer, Lieutenant Christian Bollock, 38. Oh, he's only a year older than I was. It's the kind of thing that causes me at 37 to reevaluate. I mean, am I still in fight and fit condition to take on a rooster? I don't know. I mean, especially one with training. This thing's probably trained in Gracie Jiu-Jitsu for way longer. I mean, long enough to where this chicken's probably going to be on the Joe Rogan podcast next week. I'm telling you right now. Him and Eddie Bravo.
You have no idea. You have no idea. Roosters are feisty, slippery little fuckers.
Well, that's why, I don't live with them. I only fight them. Now, I'm wondering, though, because if this chicken was still alive after its fight, what happened to the dude it was fighting?
I know you keep a huge cock nearby. That's a
Oh yeah, but no, that's it's a lot. It's let's just say that one's a lover, not a fighter.
Okay.
It's also a grower and a shower. How about that? Eat that, Tom Sizemore.
Oh,
That's right.
I don't like that.
Why don't you trot back on and go get yourself another hefty bottle of gin there, Tom Sizemore, using that residual check from Heat. That's right. Because nobody liked
Just
the
call me Tom Size Less.
nobody liked the Relic. Do you remember the Relic? I don't. No,
Never
nobody
bothered.
does. Terrible movie. Tom Sizemore. It's why you don't get the lead projects anymore. You got to be a shower and a grower. Because if you're not a shower, what kind of actor are you anyway? So this chicken killed this guy. It was part of a team that sent it on an arena. This is what Filipino police special forces. This is what they train for every day. But every so often, a bit of livestock gets the jump on you, and then, Anyway, Blue Lives Matter. Gotta keep these chickens in check, y'all. There was.
Did you know they paint rooster tails blue so that chickens won't peck all the tails out of them?
I didn't know that. I'll probably forget
I'm gonna
it.
be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Useless
kinda
information
retarded.
in one ear, out the other.
Sounds pretty good to me, honestly. Like it's just sort of like, yeah, exactly. Now they're all the women are showing up and feminizing about their boobs in the chat here. Fucking typical.
Okay.
hap-
Here's the thing.
Happens
If you're
every
gonna talk about-
every moon season. Am I right?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. If you're gonna say all boobs are beautiful, and you're gonna say boob revolution and things like that, my Twitter is @JablesBoogly. DMs are open. Also, you can DM me on the Discord, and I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah. He's not gonna be not remotely scared. I love how I just took a quick peek over at YouTube, and I love that somehow, quite literally everything on screen except for my unfortunately overpriced webcam is perfect.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Well, no, the chat looks fine.
Chat's empty.
Well, that's because nobody. No, I'm not saying the chat on YouTube. I'm saying the chat on screen. The chat's empty on YouTube because I'm just terrible at this. I mean, there's
Oh, yeah.
nothing for them to talk about.
Oh, yeah, because it's like people are looking for drama whenever they check in here. It's weird.
All right, what are you guys looking for here? You looking for me to dangle my balls around again? I'm trying to report serious news here about
It's
fucking. Let me ask you this: where's the Blue Lives Matter media on this story? I'm not hearing the Chicago Tribune. That's where that comes from, huh? Come on now, Mike Cernovich. You need to start talking about these chickens here. They're wandering a little far from the roost, as you might say. Where are you on this? This is why I'm cutting edge shit. This is why no one's watching. It's because I'm just blowing down too many barn doors here, on my way to the truth. And I swear to Christ, if anybody else gets in my way, I'll just quit and work in a toll booth. That's what I'll do. Now, how would you like that? Anyway, so there's a commotion. The spectators scampered away. I like how they scampered. The chickens strutted. The spectators scampered. And when the dust cleared, Officer Bullock tried to pick up one of the birds, but he didn't notice it had his bladed spurs on.
Oh, okay.
That's why you got to take this chicken down hard. I don't care what the media says. You go ahead and kneel on that chicken's neck until you know it's not packing any weapons and is also probably not.
No, you got to go high school wrestling, do a double leg takedown, my dude.
Actually, no. I want to see at this point. No, at this point, what I really want to see is I want to see the Filipino police actually institute a new training policy where it shows how to do judo and jujitsu takedowns on chickens.
Yeah.
Think about it. Can you imagine the training videos when they finally hit YouTube?
Trying to throw a chicken into a guillotine or
you
a triangle hold.
Yeah, no. It's gonna happen too. Is it's gonna end up with they're gonna end up having like some American Special Forces guy trainer You know, he's just like the last guy on the private security ex-military totem pole that the government brings in. He's got a whole line of Filipino police, and this guy comes up, operator beard, Oakley's on, a lot of knife handing, just like, when approaching poultry, be aware of their knife hands. It's both hands, but they're not hands, they're feet. Got to be aware of their feet. Keep their feet and hands in mind at all times, gentlemen. Now, I'm going to demonstrate a rolling takedown, and then he just runs for like 40 yards to get all the potential speed and momentum he can. Dives, grabs this one chicken by the neck, rolls over on it, gets it down. And it's like, now as you can see, this chicken is dead, and unfortunately he was still wearing razor blades, and they are now deeply buried in my large intestine. Should have not rolled on this chicken.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's a lesson for you.
I'm kind of retarded.
Proper. And that's what our defense budget goes to these days. Let's see. So yeah, fighting roosters typically have a razor-sharp steel blade called a gaff attached to their legs. And the bird Balak grabbed, slashed him with one. He was wounded in his femoral artery.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
On the left leg.
I'm kind of retarded.
And lost a lot of blood. Apud continued. Within minutes he died. It was a freak accident. No. It wasn't. He engaged that chicken in open combat. And that chicken wasn't having it. Now, the chicken never pledged allegiance to the flag of the Philippines. It's never paid taxes. It's not even a legal citizen. Well, how can you expect so many undocumented chickens to treat police with the dignity and respect they deserve? Tables. How can you expect that?
You can't.
You just can't. That's the point. You just can't. As countries' second and third waves of lockdown of the virus, authorities have struggled to enforce lockdown and social distancing rules. In New York, a recent super spreader event. This was, American Ninja Warrior? Now imagine American Ninja Warrior if it was entirely populated by vicious roosters. This is what they're talking about. Super spreader event. Oh, a wedding and a party. Well, listen, I have fighting chickens at every wedding I go to. In fact, I usually bring them. That's probably why I don't get invited to many weddings anymore. But my point is that I always try and bring the chicken fights. It's led to the infection of 56 people, 300 others into quarantine. In Australia, 16 people broke coronavirus restrictions in July by attending a chicken punching party in a suburb of Melbourne, leading to many stuffed down pillows. All right, so the Philippines, cockfighting, COVID, dead cop, murder chicken. You know when that chicken gets to prison, though, it's just going to be like, it's going to literally be the cock of the walk. All these other gangsters are just going to look to this chicken and be like, damn, chicken, you cold as a motherfucker. You just sliced that motherfucker up, didn't you? And that chicken's just not going to know what they say because they don't speak English.
I sent you a Streamlabs with the link to something.
Oh, what's this? Although I should, yeah, all right, fine. I'll just get into I'll get into these Streamlabs now. Is this something? This is something you think about regularly, huh? Oh. I can't believe that slipped my mind.
That's why I'm here.
Well, I hope he enjoys this additional ad revenue.
You should know that a man with the power of nature can bring you to the end of your life. And you should know by my smile and the look in my eyes that you are about to be massively forced to give up. Chicken attack, chicken attack. What you are back before it face to black. They may look harmless, but they come on, chicken ass. Go chicken go, go chicken go. Now gonna fly, you on the sky. With the power of nature, you are never alone, and you can't live alone, man. Every beast, every tree follows me to the end, and you are proud to be myself free. Chicken attack, chicken attack. Watch your back before it fades to black. They may look harmless, but they become more chicken ass. Go chicken go. Go chicken go. Now wanna fly. You wanna fly.
And that was Chicken Attack, brought to us by Copyright Claim Unlimited. Welcome to Copyright Claim Unlimited, your one source for music that belongs to somebody else, but I will still play it anyway. Thank you, Jables. Alright, well, let's take a look and see what else I can get copyright struck for. I like it when these people fight, because Anime Moon. So thank you, Jables, for that $20 reduce for that. By the way, if you guys look into the chat, you can actually see that there's a link there. You can go to support my International Death Chicken Relief Fund. I'm putting together money to buy a large plot of land so that I can adopt rescue roosters and escape chickens. Rescue roosters and escape chickens. Rescue roosters and escape chickens. For the exquisite purpose of letting them roam freely. I will not keep an adequate count, but if you come over for dinner, expect fish. Now, but yes, go on over to the
I
stream.
thought you were raising money to buy up that Italian village.
I've got so many things going on, Jables. So many things going on that I can't keep track of them. Now, the thing is, if I buy this Italian village, now these Italian villas, they're $1.50 a pop. They're $2 a pop. Now, if you give me $500, how many chickens can I give adequate housing to? Huh? That's right. Those refugees will wash up on the coast of that Italian town, and they can finally say, sorry, we're full up. All these places belong to chickens. And how would that sit with the UN? Wouldn't you like to piss them off that way? Go over to streamlabs.com/YouTube Saints 1. Need to change that. And donate to the Italian Chicken Housing Fund. These chickens aren't naturally from Italy, but it's a very open-minded society. And they're willing to take chickens from all over the place. And if one or two of them happen to end up in the pot of a poverty-stricken Italian grandma with a mustache thicker than mine, who are any of us to argue with the course and causes of nature? Now, the fuck did you give me, Anime Moon? Anime Moon came through, $5 reviews, gave me this. I want to see you guys take a hit. Clip length 39 seconds. He's like really, really trying to make sure, like, I'm trying to protect you, bro. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Everything is sense. There's always sell.
Oh. Oh, that's just a thing to let us know we're supposed to smoke the weeds. And also, that's not Snoop Dogg, that's Shrek Dog. Shrek Dog. Lord Flappy Hat threw $10 at me, said, for the Chicken Legal Defense Fund. See, there's somebody who gives a fuck about animal rights. Still waiting to see Ricky Gervais jump in here and dump everything he made from Afterlife into my coffers, as they call them. But thank you for that. And Jables also getting $20. Let's get spoopy together. This Jables buying his way onto the show, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Unprecedented, unparalleled move. Yeah, it's kind of where we're.
Because I totally have to do that.
Yeah. Well, no, I like that notion though, because I like people getting groovy with the idea that that's how it's gonna have to be from now on. I'm afraid.
Yep.
As you can see, the quality of my internet connection is dying to the point where I am basically in a Red Alert sequel. Character from one of them. And
Red Alert Tiberian Sun.
Exactly. Oh my god. Are you telling me? I was all of my scenes from that one video, The Dig, the game with The Dig. You know The Dig with Robert Patrick there? The Dig. You remember that game, The Dig? I was in The Dig. They cut all my scenes. That's why I can't afford a decent internet connection anymore. You go ahead and give me money to the Italian Chicken Housing Fund. And, I'll go ahead and I'll do this correctly next time. Otherwise, I can't promise anything for Monday.
Whoever donates $100 gets to see my balls.
Okay, now I'm genuinely curious to see who goes for this, and thank you, Jables, for offering yourself up. This is like one of those things like, and our next eligible bachelor on auction is Jables Balls.
Yeah.
And
Just
everyone,
the balls, no shaft.
yeah, I mean, someone's got to get excited about that. Come on, guys, listen, if you want, I'll tell you what, if you want, you can all pool your resources into a GoFundMe that one of you makes. It's like, give Nick $100 so Jables' balls will be on public record. And there might be a bit of explaining to do when you try and spread that around on your social media, especially given the title. But, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything untoward here, as it was. You know what I mean? Now, while I wait for that $100 reduce to come through and say and liberate Jables Balls from his very, very tight pants. Listen, you know I'm a big libertarian, right? Right?
Yeah.
Just there we go. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, we've had many talks about it.
Exactly. I tell you about it literally every time I say anything. I'm like, well, as a libertarian.
Yeah,
Well, this one's for Kimmy Parsons and all six.
Are different libertarians.
Yeah, this is for Kimmy Parsons and all the other 7 people who live in New Zealand. They had themselves a little votey vote there. They got in what was it? I think 2016. They got democracy. It wasn't that it was like an autocracy. It's just that they hadn't heard of the idea of voting before. And so, like...
Yeah, because it's a pretty chill country.
Yeah, no, it washed up in a shampoo bottle with a series of discarded stand-up jokes about the 2008 election. And then they're like, what is election? And then they slowly sort of pieced it together by reading through some of the English college textbooks that washed up on shore as well. It's kind of like, you've seen Lost. It's like Lost except with more garbage, is what I'm saying. And they learn about the world through the garbage. Now, they established an election process, and they had 2 votes. One is whether or not it should be legal to kill yourself. The other one is, should you be able to smoke marijuana? It appears that the people of New Zealand decided that, well, that you should perfectly able to kill yourself, that smoking weed's a bridge too far for them. Now, as a libertarian, I've said this for a long time, even before it was a political conviction. Listen, guys, I just want to smoke my weed and kill myself. Can you stop getting in my way?
Oh, my state legalized killing yourself, smoking weed, and gay marriage all in the same year.
Exactly. What if I want my husband, right, to attend my... Oh, that was a mistake. I lit that backwards. That was a big mistake on my part. But yeah, what if I want my husband to come through and officiate my gay funeral where my remains are turned into fertilizer for a wheat plant? Yeah. Give me, it's hypothetical. We never got a license. It was just so that I could get the keys to the trailer to get Never mind. My point is, I've got these things and they don't. And that doesn't make me a polygamist because none of them were ever legal.
That reminds me, I was supposed to get married to somebody for a bit.
Who's that and why? Who? Oh, Dina? She trying to get U.S. citizenship finally?
No, it might have been Canuck.
Oh, why would he ever want citizenship? He's like, man, I'm so sick of all this health care and, I need a little bit more shootings in my life.
How do you know I'm not trying to get Canadian citizenship?
Because who would ever want that? Do you know who's a Canadian citizen?
Citizenship.
Oh, yeah. Go on up there with the Andy Worski then, huh? Go on up there in the Stefan Mall and use, huh? That's all they got up there.
Yeah, well,
Jordan Peterson will be swearing you in as a Canadian citizen.
I'd like to chill with Jordan Peterson.
Raise your right hand, please. Now repeat after me. I will keep my room clean at all times.
I will keep my room clean at all times.
I will fly the maple and bars at all times.
I will fly the maple and bars underneath the red, white, and blue at all times.
They will not replace us. Oh. Sorry, that was a different talk.
Nope.
That was from my dark web TED talk. It's called Dark TED. You can check it out. It's just me and Sam Harris hanging around in a bus station, asking passersby, asking people where they're going and why they're going there, and then asking if they've heard about cultural Marxism.
Call it a TED Triple X.
Exactly, it's a TED XX. It's TED XY actually, co-hosted by the Honey Badgers. They're big free speech proponents. Welcome to TED XY, where you bitches keep your mouths shut there in the audience. Also, if you're on stage, feel free to speak, so long as you're productively adding to the dialogue. Welcome to my TEDxY speech. Still gets more views than any of my videos. Wait a second, did I just come up with a bit?
Yes, you did.
I think I came up with a bit, or at least a premise. Oh my god, guys. Look at what we're doing. We're doing real life comedy here. Anyway, in New Zealand, you can kill yourself, but you're not allowed to get high. That's Jacinda's edict. I don't know if you know much about New Zealand politics, but, Prime Minister, it's basically El Ministerio de Prime Minister for life. Yeah. It's El Ministerio Primo por la Vida, as our friend El Presidente would say in his native tongue. But yeah, so Jacinda Ardern told everyone that they could just kill themselves because they're never going to get to smoke weed in New Zealand. And that's the news. Oh yeah, also this guy had a great Halloween display, and the cops got called. What do you think of that there?
Oh yeah, I saw this.
See, I would instantly if I walked up on this, I'd instantly have doubts. Who stabs someone with a chainsaw is my question.
Also,
it's a slashing weapon.
Very recent, the blood would be a lot more browned by then.
Exactly.
Not like that.
Exactly. Also, who drops a safe on anyone these days, huh? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't the Acme.
Yeah, that ain't no Acme safe. That's a fire safe. That'll just give you a little ding dong on the noggin, just a little bit, at the best. And yeah, this is totally unbelievable. I mean, I don't know.
I'll be honest with you.
I think it's terrible.
I'm kind of retarded.
I wish
Yeah, especially with chainsaws, neighbors would have woken up and already called it in.
Yeah, look at these police showing up, and they don't even know what a real dead body looks like. So they look at this and they're like, "Sir, why did you impale this man's head with a bench?" Wait a second, hang on. Whoa.
You know how hard it is to stab somebody?
Holy shit! Wait a second, hang on.
More than one scene.
Yeah, and I'm starting to think I suddenly, like, if I'm reading this right, I'm getting... Here's what I want to be the case. So I want this initial scene where it's just this guy whose head is impaled with the foot of this, clearly that's that, right? And he's got a little thing. But you don't see a safe, you don't see any blood all over here. I'm really hoping that this guy put this together. His neighbors got upset because their poor children are too stupid to understand that it's okay to kill burglars. And they showed up, and then the guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I could see why if you saw that from a distance, you might let me lay it on a little thicker for you there. How about that?"
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened.
And if that's,
You know how hard it is to just stab somebody with a chainsaw like that too?
Sorry, I have cat sneezing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so... yeah, 3 cheers to this guy, not only on his ingenuity, but also given the fact that he's, like, staged multiple scenes. Like, yeah. Wait a second. Hang on. And the top one. Oh, no, he's there. I didn't notice this guy. That's such a little accent mark. I love it. It's like there's layers to this. He's telling a good story here.
I like it.
I do too. I wish I could. You know what? Steven is his name. Let's see. Do they give his last name? Can we dox him? Let's dox him right now so everyone can give him a heart. Yeah, dox, and Steven Novak, Dallas, Tech. Oh, he's an artist from Dallas, Texas. I like it. It's like, yeah, it's like, oh, you got an artist doing Halloween decorations. This will be fine. But Steven Novak, artist from Dallas, Texas, you are officially a fucking hero to me right now. You made Halloween fun again. Also, where'd you get all that blood? Is what I'm asking. And how do I get that much? Because last time I tried, there was a whole hassle involved. Oh, one other thing for the news this week, though, by the way, everyone. As you know, during lockdown, a lot of us, well, we were forced to sort of stay indoors. You know, we couldn't do the things that we loved. We couldn't breathe free. We couldn't spread our arms. We couldn't live the way God intended us to. And as such, some of us took hobbies. And as coping strategies, we learned to do things, such as to make things to fill the voids that the lost things that we loved once left behind. I learned to do this, and I'm sure many of you did too. Now, simply because we here in the United States have gotten bored with the coronavirus and have therefore decided that it's canceled for the winter, at least, that's no reason to give up that new drive. And as such, I would like to formally announce I will not only be boycotting the McRib, but I'll be boycotting it until such a time as I have managed to make a better McRib. A McRib that touches you in your large intestine and tickles your colon for 15, 20 years after you've enjoyed it. Fuck you, McDonald's. You're part of why this coronavirus happened. All those bat farms in Wuhan. We know all about this shit. Now, what I'm saying is I'm going to take this McRib horse shit, right? Show me a picture. Show me a picture of the fucking McRib. I dare you. I dare you, Google. McRib. Let's take a look. Oh, my. Oh, look at that. Yeah. That's what's enticing to you people, huh? I swear to Christ. This is like comparing my YouTube content to Tim Pool right now. Right here. You got that thing on the screen? That's Tim Pool. Right there. Forgot what side I'm on. Right there. Yeah. You know what that is right there? That's some more news right there. Yeah. How about that? Take that. That's low tier. That's charming, man. Christ, I'm really digging into this bag right here. Come on, help me out, James.
What?
What, in making comparisons to terrible content in the McRib, although... No! No, I will not be beguiled.
No,
I will not be beguiled. No.
Yeah, you're just going to end up promoting somebody you don't want to promote.
Oh, I thought you meant I was going to end up promoting this McRib sandwich. And you're just going to end up making a rib sandwich and then driving people to
It's going to be way tastier. Have you ever search up McRib without sauce?
Apparently that's a thing. That's a pastry. That's just a pastry.
That's pastry.
Oh, is it? No, that's what makes... All right, wait, hang on. You're telling me... Ah, there we go. There we go. That's what I want you fucking people to know about what you're eating. How about that?
I also DM'd you my favorite image from Jordan Peterson's TEDx talk.
TEDxY talk. Oh, God, yeah. What the fuck, Dead Wolf? Dead Wolf, I'm going to need you to tell me in DMs if that's the actual dead officer that... Well, I need to know 3 things. Is that actually the officer that the rooster killed? Did you Photoshop that memorial pic yourself? Or is that just what you imagine the rooster looks like? I need to know. You get back to me in the DMs there. I'll check it out there. Honestly though, with this, when you cut this monstrosity of pork rib meat aside, knowing what I know about, like, for instance, the McChicken, right? Here's how you make a McDonald's style chicken sandwich. Now, if you don't get ground chicken meat, which you can do, and there's nothing wrong with that, but get ground chicken meat, and then you form a patty. You coat it in cornstarch, and then you dredge it in a batter, and then you freeze it, and then you fry it twice, right? That's just not unreasonable. I mean, you eat ground pork and ground beef. What's wrong with ground chicken? So you get ground chicken, you do that. Now, I look at this thing here, and I realize, yeah, all right, so they just took ground pork meat that I'm going to guess was like 45% rib, at least on the package. Mm-hmm. Not even, actually. They probably just took straight up pork meat and just packed it in a pressure mold like your old action figures and toys from your childhood were made. And they created these things.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yep. And you want to, oh, look, it's even in Canadian. Boeuf Canadien, pure at 100%, which means that's 100% pure Canadian that they wrote that label in.
I thought the man was French Canadian.
Yeah, but listen, if you try to split those kind of hairs with those people, they lose their shit. Okay?
Yeah, only Montreal gives a fuck.
We speak the French. We speak French. And then the French are like, hell no, you do not speak French. I don't know what that is. I understand it, but I will not respond to it, given the fact.
Yeah, it's like when the French Canadians go down to Louisiana because they heard about the Creole speaking French.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard they speak their French there, down there, huh? No, they do not speak that. No, they don't speak that French. None at all there. They did what though? They put get a swamp, a big swamp with a boat down. They go down there hang a chicken on a hook, huh? Oh no, I need to go back to New Hampshire and bother Radio Shack clerks. Sorry, I wasted both of our time. Yeah. Listen, I've got a history with these fucking people, Jables, let me tell you. It's not one that I can forget. I'm trying. It's not working. All right, so the McRib's back. Let me see. Show of dollars. Dollar, make you holler. Streamlabs, dollar to me right now. If you think I can do a McRib better than McDonald's. And I'll tell you what. If there's enough of them, I might just make a video showing you how to make a McRib better than McDonald's. And then you know when the McRib will come back? Never. We will have saturated the market. It's like what they say about why Big Pharma doesn't want weed to be legal. Because if everyone can just grow it in their backyard, who's gonna buy it? And I'm telling you, you can grow McRibs in your own kitchen. And I'll show you how. For only the low price of $1, make you holler, but I need to see enough of them. Y'all need to make it rain on me here, is what I'm saying. Because otherwise, I'm never going to strip down and gyrate the undulating reality that is how to make pork rib sandwiches in a way that is superior to a 15-year-old who's probably going to be working there for 20 more years.
I'm disappointed nobody wants to see my balls. It's only $100, guys.
Tell you what, actually, how about this? We can have a competition. Now, if you want to see Jable's balls, you can go ahead and give $100 to Team Jable's balls. $100 Team Jable's balls. The first team to make it to $100, this being Team Jable's balls versus Team No Jable's balls, gets to have...
yes.
And the proceeds, all of the proceeds on this competition. Because keep in mind, too, even after you've reached $100 for your team, if the other side decides they want to take it to the next level, we're talking about a bidding war here, about whether or not you want to be subjected to / afforded the opportunity to look upon Jable's baby factories. And by that I also mean his uvula. And, yeah, so
extended ovaries.
Your extended, your distended ovaries, your extended mammaries, all of them. Well, I want, This is an opportunity for you guys to just get together and collectively show me, with your money, what it is you want out of the world in front of you. Canuck did just send me this thing. Says this is why Jables wants to be Canadian. Let's find out.
Yeah, this is why I want to be.
Oh, God, yeah. I want to be Canadian
I got
now,
one
too.
of those jerseys. That too. I love shuffleboard.
Yeah, but this is hard track, bomb hug, hard traction, jaunty jingles.
I'm gonna be honest with
What do
you.
you think, BKB?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm kind of retarded.
Oh my God! Wait a second. That clip. Do you know what that clip was?
No.
Proof that Canadians were the ones living in 8800 Blue Lick Lane.
Ah.
Did you see all the shit in their basement? Did you see all the stairs around them?
Go back.
Let's see here. We're gonna start here.
Okay, TV. That's a big giveaway.
TV dead giveaway. Look at the wire management. All these stereo components all came from Kohl's. Look at that. That could be
Back DVDs.
that could be peanuts. That bottle there. That could be peanuts. That could also be ibuprofen. Also, look, they're both dressed head to toe, in Adidas.
Yeah.
You know, it's impossible to actually perform low-end retail heists at a wholesale level without wearing Adidas, right?
Also, Connect saying no copyright strike.
Now, watch here.
That's game.
Watch this gangsta ass. Boom.
What
Hang
do
on.
you think, BKB?
But the false ceilings in the window.
Wait a second. Hold on a fucking second here. There's a phrase up in this bitch that I recognize. Do you see it?
Blue, Norwegian blue.
Yeah, do you know what that is?
No.
Alt-right podcast out of Canada.
Oh.
Or maybe it's Canucks music album. It could be one or the other. I'm not here to make definitive statements. I'm just saying.
Same thing.
Yeah. Now, let's just take a look. Let's get this going right here.
Y2K and W. Adidas got Adidas is the sign of anybody's sketchy.
Yesterday, them fools tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past
Whole room with a bunch of other shit. Okay.
Didn't even look in a brother's direction as I ran the intersection. Went to Show Dog's house, they was watching Yo MTV raps. What's the haps on the craps? Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em in a circle of homies and watch me break 'em with the 7-11, 7 even back door.
Canuck. Are you happy yet, son? Are you
Hey,
winning?
there's Connect right there on the left.
Canuck, are you winning? Are you winning, son? Always, Dad.
Oh, little Joe, I picked up the cash flow. Then we played bones, and I'm yelling domino. Plus nobody I know got killed in South Central.
Meanwhile, he's trying to tell me, he's like, yeah, there's not going to be any copyright strike from this. Oh, yes, there will.
LA. Today was a good day. Left my homie's house paid. Picked up a girl, been trying to dig since the 12th grade. It's ironic. I had the boo, she had the chronic. The Lakers beat the Supersonics. Felt on the big fat fanny. Pulled out the jammy and killed the poo nanny. And my Jimmy runs.
Hang on. Ice Cube, please, listen. Instead of a copyright claim, please just send me your proposal for racial justice in America.
Deep, so
Yeah, you
deep,
do a lot.
so deep.
I am open-minded.
Put her butt to sleep. Woke her up around 1. She didn't hesitate to call Ice Cube the Top Gun. Drove her to the pad and I'm coasting. Took another sip of the potion, hit the 3-wheel motion. I was glad everything had worked out. Dropped the bird off and then chirped out. Today was like one of those 5 dreams. Didn't even see a berry flashing those high beams. No helicopter looking for the murder. 2 in the morning, got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp, and it read Ice Cube's a pimp. Drunk as hell, but no thought.
Welcome everyone to your Dark Side of the Moon meets Alice in Wonderland.
Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day.
But then
terrorize the jam like troops in Pakistan. Swinging through your town like your neighborhood Spider-Man. So all tick-tock and keep ticking. When I get you flipping off the shit I'm kicking. The Lone Ranger, co-ed, danger. Deep in the dark with the art to rip the charts apart.
Yeah,
The
we're
vandal, too hot to handle your battle. You're saying goodbye like Tevin Campbell. Roughneck, Inspector Dex on the set. The rebel, I make more noise than heavy metal.
The way I make the crowd go wild. Sit back, relax, won't smile. Ray got it going on, pal. Call me the rap assassinator. Rhymes rugged and built like Schwarzenegger. And I'ma get mad deep like a threat. Blow up your project, then take all your assets. Cause I came to shake the frame in half with the thoughts that bomb. Shit like math. So if you wanna try to flip, yo, flip on the next man. Cause I'll grab the clip and hit you with 16 shots and more. I got going to war with the melting pot.
It's the Method Man for short, Mr. Map. Move it on your left. And set it off, get it off, let it off like a...
wait a second. Holy shit. I gotta bring this back. I just realized. Avengers ripped off Method Man. Method Man was probably originally supposed to play Falcon with the on your left. You hear what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying. Come on, Jables. Where's Jables gone? No, Jables just muted. Alright. You gotta be honest, Canuck. This is working.
Yeah, I wanna break food, cop me back. Small change, they putting shame in the game. I take game and blow that nigga out the frame. And like bang, my style live forever. Niggas crossing over like they don't know no better. But I do. True, can I get a sue? Enough respect due to the 1-6 ooh. I mean, oh, yo, check out the flow like the Hudson or PCP when I'm dusting. Niggas off because I'm hot like sauce. The smoke from the lyrical blunt make me
What grab my nut, get screwed. Ow! Here comes my Shaolin style. True.
Although, we could also try.
Bitch, nigga scared to death, act fruity, yo. Fuck that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she shake it make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. Top mistress into banging bitches and videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the shit, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot shit, got all you niggas in wet clothes. Style like my metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you fucking with lyrical player pros
Do
like
you really
that.
wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me.
See, this is what I gotta say. I think Canuck, in the thing, I think what you've offered us here, it's universal. I think it's universal. I think this is something that which touches these boys, especially in this freeze frame right here. These two white kids, they speak deeply to a part of humanity that I have long since tried to burn out with endless amounts of cigarette butts being put out of my own arm. But I'm thinking we've reached a pinnacle truth here. I hope you let your friends know that I made their music video better than they did. No, wait, that's not what I'm getting at. Hang on.
Tell them I love them and I'm wearing their BKB jersey right now.
Exactly. That Jables ordered 6 of those things because he goes through cum rags like you wouldn't believe. Still though, I like this. I like the notion of this. What is it called? The game again? Basketball.
BKB, Belknap Basket.
Big Nasketball. Yes, Big Nasketball. Spelled with a K. Big Basketball is the yes, no. Look, they've got the picture of the Horcruxes on their shirts there. It's a big Harry Potter thing. Basically, you got to ride around and run around like you're playing a Quidditch game, and then you got to sweep up after your auntie when she goes home to the home, because she hasn't aged well. But you sweep up after your auntie, and you take that broom and you fly out to the backyard where you play the closest thing your white ass could ever get to basketball. About right.
You're hurting my feelings.
Why? Are you fucking Canadian? Huh?
I will be if Canuck will marry me.
Well, I'll tell you what. That's it's kind of a steep. That's kind of a steep ask right there. What you're
Canuck,
talking
will
about?
you marry me?
Oh, this is about the citizenship thing. Okay, no, you're not getting away with this. Fuck. I swear to no, fuck
you're not
you.
supposed to say that.
Oh, well, I just did say it. I said the quiet part loud. How's that grab you, huh?
I don't like it.
Oh, I don't like it either, but it's something we both apparently have to deal with. Syphilis donated $5. Hang on! Listen, this has either to do with him just trying to be a helpful person to me, or he doesn't want to see your balls, or maybe he does. I don't know. $5, I guess you can. But the secret is the day-old sauce the ribs sits in. Oh, that was about the McRib and not Jabel's testicles. See, I could read that comment backwards and forward 4 times, and if it wasn't for the fact that I had context clues to work with, I wouldn't know what it was referencing. Not in the slightest.
Yeah.
So, Syphilis, once again, are you saying that like Jables can show his balls all he likes, but it's the real secret to doing it right is dipping it in day-old rib sauce? Because I'm pretty sure he's done that, and I've got a bigger following on the internet than he does somehow. So, should I have done that?
I got pretty big testes.
Well, I got a pretty big YouTube following. That's almost the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been on Twitter. I've seen what it's about. I know how this jam works. I know the melody to this song.
Oh,
Right.
that's my problem. My balls are too big, so I won't get more followers. I get it now.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say that they were too dry. Like they're just they lack the necessary vinegar and brown sugar content to really get palatable for most people. I mean, I could be.
Tell you what.
No, it's fine. Every time. No, it's fine. If we're in a conversation like that, nothing needs to start with "I'll tell you what," because you don't need. No, it's fine. Don't just. Nope. I think it's time we move on. We got ourselves about 40 minutes left in this broadcast. And speaking of broadcast, look at all of the broads in the waiting room.
Wait, hold on.
It's all broads.
Engaged. Canuck and I are getting married. Yeah.
Oh. Wait a second.
Now donate to the Streamlabs so Nick can officiate it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, listen, it's going to cost me a lot of fucking money to be allowed in Canada or most of the West Coast. So, listen, if you want to pay down those bounties, you can go head over to the Streamlabs there. I will bring the cockfight to the Canada, legally speaking, in the courts. But my cock will just be flinging all over the place while we use a razor blade strapped to my ankle of jurisprudence to slice through the red tape and get me up there so that I can bond these two in a civil union that the Pope has only just recently said, well, maybe that's a little gay, but okay. So if you...
Neither of us are Catholics, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Listen, neither of them are Catholic, which means that neither of their parents will be ashamed when neither has children after fornicating copiously. Canuck, are you
have children.
Canuck, I'll tell you what, I'll give you an option now too. You can shut this whole thing down with a Streamlabs of only $5 reduce, and I will stop inferring that your marriage to Jables is simply one based on a lust for the flesh, and it's actually something more of a personal connection rooted in Jesus Christ and a mutual fondness for the show heroes. There's always options. There's always a chance I'm not here to set ultimatums. I'm here to offer options. How about that? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now,
Anyway.
all right. So listen, I am still technically the pilot of this crashing plane, and in a broad sweeping gesture.
You were making a joke about broadcasts?
Well, I was going to say, in a broad sweeping gesture, let's get some broads in here to do the sweeping gesture to clean this place up, because I'm feeling it's gotten a little sloppy over the last hour. How about that?
That's fair.
Yeah, there we go. So we're going to go random number generator, because here's the thing. This is, it was basically like in the old days, the horse and buggy days I'm talking about. Used to be you would select your wife and or spouse and or dowry offer through a game of categories. But we don't have categories on hand, so we got to make do with what we got. The first person coming in is Kimmy Parsons.
Come here.
Hello.
Kimmy, let me ask you, how do you feel about, well, combat chickens and or international gay marriages and or, help me out, Jables, what else were we talking about?
Bell knob basket.
Yep, bell knob baskets.
Nudes for money.
Exactly, yes.
Oh, well, I offered nudes, but no one took it up, so...
Yeah, it's like, Kimmy Parsons like, well, I offered to show everyone my naked body, but, you know, I guess everyone's just gay now, except the girls. They're all still straight.
I know how you feel, Kimmy.
Yeah, it's a rough career, selling nudes.
Listen, back in the day when I was out there on the dating scene, you know, when I was making my rounds, as we called it, because they called me the doctor. Usually because I used a lot of sterilized tools on people. But, no, back in those days, let me tell you, I figured out pretty quick by the sheer number of shoot downs I got, all the sheer numbers of fake numbers and all. I had no idea how many lesbians were really out there. Damn. I mean, that shit's just impressive at this point. So.
Yeah, it's weird.
Isn't it right?
I've run into the same problem. I get turned down by lesbians all the time.
Yeah, you're just chatting up.
It's like there's no straight women left.
The most confusing one is when you see those lesbians out with the guys with all the money and their shit together, you know? And you say to yourself,
just so that they can mash pussies together with
exactly.
another chick, but have a house paid for.
Yeah, no. I was thinking more. That's the weirdest way of being in the closet, there, hun. Because if my numbers are correct, and I keep very close tally. I got a notebook. Let me tell you. It's a conversation piece, but like, you know, I'll even bring the notebook up, and then all of a sudden, what seems to be a straight girl who might like to have a conversation suddenly feels the need to like call a friend and let her know where she is. I don't understand it myself.
Hey, but we need to do that. I've done that so many times.
Well, listen. If they just let me get to my closing arguments, which, like, you know, I'm gonna get to my summation. I'm gonna give them my thesis statement. Listen, if you're a lesbian and you feel the need to call one of your lesbian girlfriends to come check on you and, you know, do make sure you're not getting kidnapped, well, then, I mean, you could just come out and tell me, you know, like, guys, because that's kind of what we do.
But I mean, after the 10th babe come on, I mean, you should definitely go with Nick.
Especially if I show up. Listen, if I show up dressed like this, you can draw 3 or 4 conclusions real easy. 1, I have money. Who else wears a tie? 2, I'm an adventurer. Who else wears a waistcoat? 3, I'm also still an adventurer, because who else wears goggles? And 4,
you look like a guy who's like a businessman, but also a pilot.
And 4, I don't like being interrupted. And you can tell that's a part of my assertive, confident nature. Makes me an appealing candidate for mating, doesn't it? This has been Stefan Molyneux. Thank you for attending my TEDxY talk. No girls allowed.
don't want your ovaries exploding from the knowledge that you'll get.
Well, ovaries can oftentimes explode, though, if you don't actually cool them down properly before putting them in the fridge.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, really, what causes them to explode is the lack of cooling fluid that comes from you.
Oh god, no! I was actually no. Well, it's not the cooling fluid as much as it is like. Have you ever just like who hasn't done this, right? You're drunk as shit. You get home, you say, you know what? I think I'm gonna boil up a couple eggs and I'm gonna eat them with salt. All right. And you think to yourself, I'm going to do that. And then you forget what elevation you're on. And before you know it, you've forgotten completely about the fact that you put 2 eggs into a pot of water to boil. And all of a sudden, all that water's evaporated. And these eggs just explode all the fuck over your kitchen, right? Same thing happens when ovaries, when thinking about sex and reproduction, especially child rearing and especially folding laundry, is on the brain too long without that brain being satiated with some good old-fashioned American man. That's what I'm telling you.
And you gotta make sure to goosh inside the love cake.
God damn. Oh. Oh yeah. Listen. Listen. Some seeds are good to listen. Most of the time, it's fine planting seeds in the grass. No harm there. But every so often, you gotta climb up to that love nest and, plant that seed. Also, throw all the babies that everyone else left there out, and then take the nest over. And then when the hen comes back, you feed on that thing, and then get a new mate. I'm just saying American courtship isn't what it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's gotten out of hand here. You got women laying eggs in trees. You got men making burrow. I mean...
Where are you getting this information?
Joe Rogan.
Of course.
Oh yeah, no, I've been watching Joe Rogan every single day. Right. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I learned a lot during that Joe Rogan, Alex Jones, Tim Dillon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that shit was just straight science. Listen, you can't get Alex Jones together in the same place as his kids and not have some kind of problem happen. Wait, no, no.
Wait,
Yeah.
Tim Dillon legitimately looks like Alex Jones's kid, though.
Tim Dillon legitimately is. Listen, here's the thing. Alex's oldest son, after the custody dispute was over, and the court's like, well, fuck me, sir. No. Well, Tim, Alex's oldest son, Tim, started on the growth hormones, and he grew up to be a big, healthy boy. And now he's emancipated himself and taken a different name like Nicolas Cage. And now he's just trying to reconnect with his dad by getting Joe Rogan to do the classic, Maury Povich thing? Where he's just like, yes, Alex, you are the father. And your son is gay. And it's because of the chemicals that they put in the rain. How about that?
It was cold that day. That's why his balls weren't that big.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about... Oh, okay. Here I was doing a perfectly good bit about how crazy people spawn other crazy people, and now we're back on Jables' balls, okay?
No, okay. I was listening to that. I was hoping Kimmy would have some insight, but no, she was just paying attention to the chat. And
how's that work though? That like I showed my balls and somebody else's channel took them like all the way down, just took that channel down, right? And listen, and I have my own channel. I don't even need my balls to destroy this shit, okay? I've been doing a fine job of that on my own, nuts free. For at least a year now. How's that? As that suit you, huh? Now, what I'm saying is I need to get on I need to get onto the Joe Rogan podcast immediately. I'm gonna fly down to Austin, climb up in his submarine, tell everybody I didn't take any COVID tests because it's Texas, and lay this all out, because until the public knows, I don't think anyone's gonna be safe. Not the slightest.
I know why people aren't donating. Enough people have seen my balls in the chat.
Oh.
Not enough people have seen.
I used to get really drunk and do Google Hangouts all the time.
Well,
God.
that's exciting.
Well, not enough people have seen my tits, so
Yeah, DM them to me.
they're pretty nice.
I'm sure they
Also,
are.
I've heard.
Yeah, but let me ask you. I mean,
I'll be the judge of that. Just send them to me.
listen, are they worth
Uh,
fighting rooster money is what I'm asking. How many roosters? Let me rephrase.
yeah,
How many cocks?
5.
How many cocks up against your titties in a head-to-head matchup? Maybe head and shaft to head. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, honest, let's say they were both new Mortal Kombat characters. What would be your first selection? Your titties or 5 wagging dicks? By the way, those are new characters on Mortal Kombat. They'll put anything in that game now.
Yeah, they're kind of running out of ideas.
Oh yeah, they're like, hey, let's get Rambo.
Like how Tekken died out.
Let's hey, I got an idea. Let's put Kevin Spacey in this game. He's dangerous. We'll just borrow. We don't even need him for the motion cap. We'll just borrow this shit from whatever that Call of Duty game was. How about that? There's a lovely school up here. Oh, is there, Kevin? Is there a lovely school up there? Kimmy, I love the impatient breathing of that wasn't a funny joke I'm hearing coming from you.
Sorry.
It's adding it's sort of like adding too much black pepper to something that didn't call for black pepper. Thank you, Kimmy. By all means. Please, do you have opinions about any of my other jokes tonight then, perhaps? Hang on, let me get my speed goggles on for this.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm ready. Criticize me, baby. None of it'll get in my eyes.
I'm not gonna criticize your joke.
Well, then why did I put these fucking goggles on, huh?
Because
You
I'll
look good
criticize
in them.
No, Jables, you don't get any splashback. Everybody knows you're way too dehydrated for that.
I'm drinking kombucha.
Drinking kombucha. I come on my own tummy. It spurts up a little bit, but then just goes blip. And I'm like, wow, just like the Space Shuttle Challenger.
Well, what I do is I come on my own tummy on one side of the bed, then I alligator roll to get it off. Sleep on the other side. Classic move.
Well, it's I could tell. Well, I mean, I'm just happy because I can tell. At least if nothing else, at least if nothing else, Bud Babe's enjoying this show. Maybe Crab too. He's like, "What's an alligator roll?" And he's gonna get it in his head that at certain points in a sex act, you need to grab your partner as forcefully as you can, drag them down to the floor off the bed, and then roll around with them till they stop moving. That, yes, Crab, is his classic sex act called the alligator roll. Not to be confused with the sausage roll, in which case you simply wrap the extended, distended labia around the penis and then insert it into the nice warm oven for 30 to 40 minutes.
Oh, I did that one in July last year.
So what you're saying is you've got like a sailboat labia going on. Or you have a penis. Or you have both. In which case... Okay, listen, I don't want to know, right? Because I just love the idea of a chimera, you know? Can't get enough of it. Perfect timing. All right. Well, fuck, all right, Cammy, we're getting on here, and you're just talking about all kinds of, like, I can sail like I was one of those avatar birds with my own vagina lips.
Oh, I got a pirate costume for Halloween tonight.
Great transition.
Yes, and it's unintendedly sexy.
Pics.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah. No, yeah. Listen, everybody, you go ahead and donate $100 dues right now on the Streamlabs there if you want to see Kimmy's an unintentionally sexy pirate. The unintentional part is the pirate part. She was just trying to look cute while going out to a party. Ended up basically taking over an oil tanker.
Wait, Missy is in the board.
What?
It started off as steampunk, but the metal got too heavy, so it turned into a lot.
Exactly. All right. Well, are we gonna get some sexy pirate pics going on up here, or am I gonna have to just get back to these white Canadian kids? Huh?
Well, for $50, yeah.
To who?
Just to see your Halloween costume?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go running down the street as me when I was born, which means I'm gonna shave all my body hair off.
Tell you what, how about I trade you a picture of me dressed in a banana costume blowing a Grim Reaper for a picture of your pirate costume?
That is a very fair trade.
You know, even when you say it though, it's like, "Hey, girl, I want to see your pirate costume." It's like, is that code?
Sometimes I do things on purpose.
I don't know. Is that code? What is that code for?
What are you? A pirate costume?
Yeah. What would? All right. Well, let's have a brainstorming and improv session here. How about that? What would pirate costume be a dirty euphemism for?
Lingerie and a strap on.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Poke an eye out with that.
No. I mean that's no. All right. No. Kimmy.
Maybe like a naked girl drinking rum. Wait, no. I don't know.
I think that's a horror costume, actually.
Oh, well, yeah, that's me every night.
I'm thinking it's a costume in which you're wearing clothes that don't belong to you and don't fit well, and you smell strangely of crotch salt.
Sea salt.
Same thing. We all come from the ocean. Where do you think that?
It's so salty because whales emit gallons and gallons.
Exactly, but my question is like, we all come from the ocean as living creatures here on Earth, and where is it you think that the scent of cum emanates from? It's not the crotch, it's the ocean. Exactly. It's sort of like, you know, when I wash with Irish Spring and everyone tells me, "You smell like a waterfall. Why do I have this accent?" And I'm like, "It's the soap. I'm sorry. You've seen the commercials. We all know how this works." No. No, so that's some quality product review. Oh, fuck, product review. Okay. All right.
Irish Spring?
Oh, absolutely, sir. Irish Spring it is. Let's go review some Irish Spring soap. Hold. Let's hang on. Which pack am I reviewing here? The 24 count. Oh, that's right. I felt like I fit like Niagara Falls with this one. Let's go and oh look, it's 86. There we go. All right, that's a 4-star review. Sensitive skin. It's great. What does it smell like? Fantastic. Is it sheer? I don't know what that is. So 1 star. All right. Let's Google the term piss waterfall. Yep. Look, now count.
Careful, you're on Twitch.
No, it's fine. That's fine. See, most of it's piss poor optical illusion. But there. That says everything I need. I'm gonna save that image. We're gonna call it piss fall. Right, now we go back over to the Emerson. Now we're gonna just go over to pictures. We're gonna find piss fall. Piss fall it is. There we go. Oh. I smelled like I smelled like a stunt man died in my bottom. There we talking now. Alright. I wore this soap out, both bathing with it, and carrying around several bars in my various pockets for what we in the industry call aromatics. Several times after asking me if I had either cigarettes or, quote, $1, I was complimented. I was compliments by the very salt of the earth people known as the homeless, who smell quite literally of the salt of both the earth and late night withdrawal sweats. How does one spell withdrawal? That's how. Got it. And late night withdrawal sweats sweated out into either thrift store or stolen sleeping bags. Coleman was the most common. Absorbs the sweaty smell of independent musk like nothing else. Back to the soap. So many said, "You smell like a waterfall." To which I replied, "When was the last time you were near a standing or moving body of water?" This led to several in-depth conversations about nautical experience upon the high seas of the East River. Suffice it to say, having not thrown too much of this soap at the homeless in an act of class solidarity with their solidarity with their frankly obvious betters, aka me and my gig at the Circle K.
Alright.
I still have plenty to keep myself smelling like an ex-con who learned his lesson and now strives to make the world a better place in between bouts of smoking spice. If you do not publish this article, which was written sincerely in a true blue green Irish accent, I will call you racist in a future review and submit.
Irish need not apply.
Irish need not apply to have your reviews looked over by the staff of fucking Amazon. Tell you what, racist cunts. I bet they're all a bunch of Tories is what they are. All right, Kimmy, what do you want to leave us with tonight? We just did that all together. That was happening.
I love everyone and checking on your friends and go eat a donut.
Eat
Also, nudes.
Eat all the donuts.
$100.
Upload all the nudes. If you take nudes with the donut, we don't want you here. You're a degenerate.
Check on your friends.
Chickens on your friends.
Yeah, close enough.
Find every chicken you can, throw them on your friends so they don't feel as lonely while they're hacked to death by the razor chickens. That's what we're calling the battle roosters now, by the way. Battle roosters, great name. Razor chickens, sounds like a YouTuber. So, with that being said, Kimmy, I'm trebucheting you the fuck up out of here. You can go back to your own time zone. How's that grab you?
Yeah, it's already
fine.
Yeah. Let's get you back out of this. Let's get you back into your own time where you belong. It's like the end of Avengers Endgame here, okay? And we will see you when you're old, sitting on a bench.
Okay.
Bye. All right, now that we've gotten the foreigners out of the way. Oh, fuck, Dina's waiting too. All right, I spoke too soon. Let's see if I can get out of this by effect and numbers. God damn it, it's like the universe hates me. Now Dina gets to be in here. Gonna spread her communadian propaganda all over the damn place. How's that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Really? We're going there right from the beginning?
Oh yeah, we're going.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Is this because I
Right
thought
away.
it was a good idea to buy an Italian city?
You buying
I
anything?
think we-
Wait, city?
A town? Whatever.
No, I know what a city is. No, I know what a city is. I didn't know you were an investor. Let me rephrase, Dina. Welcome to America.
Exactly.
See how this works now?
Funny how that works.
No, it's not funny. It's effective.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, like totally disregard my passport until I say that I'm going to be an investor.
Listen, yes.
I get it.
We're not letting you in. Listen, this is the way America works. If you want to come in, you have to have money. And if you don't have money, you get to go to Canada.
The funny thing is, okay.
It's kind of cut and dry, isn't it?
I mean, I guess.
Mm.
Or you just, like, come out of the right woman.
If you're gonna...
You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean fall out of a vagina over certain soil?
Yeah, I wasn't going to be that rude, but yeah.
There's nothing rude about the word about the phrase fall out of a vagina. We all did it at one
just
point.
Sounds rude.
I know, no, you're right,
Sounds
actually.
very,
No,
like-
you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so does gooshing in a love cave.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I used the word woman there. And I've never met one. So I might as well have used the word like, I don't know, griffin or yeah, one of those kind of terms. It's like the
Yeah, I
female
feel like
orgasm.
we're just trying to not lose an investor at this point.
Well, it's the funny
I
thing.
am Alaskan, so rough talk I'm used to, so I don't know why I'm getting
Well, just no, I'm
weird
just
about it.
no. There's nothing weird about this. What I'm trying to tell you is that. So listen, in my own scientific research, I've discovered that the female orgasm is quite a bit like Bigfoot in that it's big, it's powerful, and no one's ever seen one.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yes, that's right. The female sexual, sexual system. It's fake news media, is what it is. How about that? Yep.
you know, I
Y'all
believe that
bitches
you're
lie more than
wrong.
CNN.
I believe that you are incorrect.
Why?
And
Hang on.
If that's how it is. If that's how it is down in the lower 48s, I'm happy that I live in Alaska, and I shall stay here.
Where the bones are so cold that the raw friction of human bodies being within 10 feet of each other is enough to warm the hearts of even the Grinch, who looked down upon the Who's in Anchorage, Whoville, and said, "Fuck it, another $200 for each of you."
Oh shit!
That's just geopolitics, right there.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Goshes are all.
Yeah, that is a total gotcha moment.
It's a gotcha moment, is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
An oh gosh moment.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I can't do it. Why can't I do it like Sarah Palin? Oh, that's right, because I'm not her.
Oh gosh.
She's
Yeah. Well, you don't
retarded.
listen. You don't live in her house, do you?
No, no, I don't.
Well,
And
you
I
know,
can't see
after having seen her
either.
house, after having seen her house in pictures on the internet where she dances around like a TikTok girl and says, "This is my house." Well, with that, I look at that house and I compare that to my favorite house, 8800 Blue Lick Road, and I say to myself, how many DVDs does she have in her basement, huh?
Do you really want to know, though? I mean, do you really want to know?
Oh, with her case, it's probably fucking phenomenal. Just because my guess is like she bought like she prepaid to buy all of the seasons of Veep from HBO before it even came out, not knowing. Well, let's just go with not knowing. Okay, we're just gonna leave it at not knowing. She did that, presto. Then what's she gonna do with them? She tried to give them to all her friends, but her friends live too far away. She kept trying to throw them to their houses, and they just landed in her yard there.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
I mean, and she probably prepaid for all of the parody porns that you figured were going to be made around her, and I bet you anything she's got a porn room.
Well, let's go a step further. I bet Sarah Palin was smart enough to actually prepay for a premium package in Star Citizen. How about that? Huh? Yeah. How's that?
And what?
Exactly. AOC's getting down with the Animal Crossings and the Among Us streams, and Sarah Palin, she can't wait for the full release of Star Citizen. And there we go.
Okay.
Just everyone, further proof women don't know anything about gaming. God,
oh
I
my
wish.
God.
God, I wish.
Unless it's Candy Crush or Subway Surfer.
God, I wish Ed was here. He'd put this.
Oh, so Ed could tell me exactly how dumb I am.
No. He could just mansplain to you what you're wrong about, and then you would just say, "Quit mansplaining," and then we'd get back to the argument about gamer girls.
But see, I don't think I want to feed into Ed's kink. I feel dirty when I let him do that.
You listen. That's why I didn't say shit about you selling bathwater. Okay. Get with the program here, Dina. I don't have much time here.
Well, you probably didn't say that because you get a cut of it.
I got a terminal. I got a terminal diagnosis. Okay. Yeah, it's called. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here's the thing. Like the people tune into this show for sharp and witty, and salient, razor sharp, cutting through all of the tendon to the meat and right to the bone, and even through the bone. That kind of sharpness. They're looking for that kind of political content. They're basically looking for like a Tucker Carlson who's seen a vagina since he fell out of one. And that's what I'm trying to provide here, you see. And if you don't understand my serious cultural references here, well, I'm just not sure there's any place for you. But also, Mickey Ficky's been waiting, and I'm trying to keep this show to 2 hours because I got a schedule to keep, okay? I gotta get on a bus soon. I gotta go get on a bus. I gotta get all the way out to the airport so I can get on a plane. And then I gotta fly out. I'm doing Bill Maher next week. It's gonna be amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing, yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of amazing, did you see Jesse Lee Peterson accidentally posted gay porn?
Why do you think I was invited out to Bill Maher? No, listen, I'm going out there. I'm getting waxed. I'm getting rubbed down. I'm getting treated with the finest sea salts. And when that's all ready, right, I'm going to invite Jesse Lee Peterson to try eating my ass. And I'm going to tell him, I'm going to even tell him some of the stuff I've been eating recently. I'll be like, what is, tell me, do you like Mexican food? Do you like Mexican food? And if his answer is yes, I'll be like, well, listen, there's refried beans clinging, dried out, but there's, you can moisten them up. Get on in there. Get on in there. It's a Taco Bell quesarito. Right up between my clapping ass cheeks, Jesse Lee Peterson. You can get all up in that shit. We're going to do it live on Bill Maher. And when I say live on Bill Maher, I mean literally. He's going to be laying down on the desk. The two of us just going to be over there. It's going to be the hottest thing you ever seen. So, that being the case, Dean, you got anything else you want to leave us with? Or was your mind white? Or are you kind of thinking of killing yourself now?
I mean, yeah, kind of, but there is something I want to leave us with. There is going to be a Halloween movie marathon tomorrow on the Discord, and everybody should come because it'll be epic. It'll be great.
There we go. Come on through tomorrow.
Come out.
If your children are too grown up to want to talk to you anymore, and you don't get to go out trick or treating because everyone just calls the cops when you do, we've got a
That'd be
whole
crab.
we got a Discord movie night going on here. We're gonna watch all of your favorite Halloween movies from Jingle All the Way up through
Santa Claus
Cabin in the Woods.
yeah, the Santa Claus 5 arbitration purgatory. Yeah, no, it's gonna be great. We're gonna pour over the tax documents to find out exactly just how much money old Kris Kringle's been taking away from Father Halloween, the patron saint of Halloween, by virtue of just putting Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You" out this early in the year.
Oh my god, that right there is a horror movie in and of itself.
What is?
Although that song.
What?
It's like horrific. No, please don't.
What?
God, no, please don't. Don't. Oh my god.
All I want for Christmas.
Jables Christ.
Hang on.
I call upon Jables
I need Canuck to see this.
You could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
Now we bring it up.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. Oh my God. There is just one thing I need. Don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking on the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want to hold my own more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is
That's true. Okay. Damn you, Nick.
What?
You heard me.
I didn't do no. I didn't do nothing. Listen, I didn't write that song. I didn't make that game. You can blame me for all kinds of shit, but not that. Okay. Slow your roll there, Tina.
I want to say things, but
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
But he wants to come back next week.
Exactly.
I want to remain friends.
Oh God.
Did you hear that, Dina? He's ready to not be friends with you anymore. Wow, my
Oh,
God.
I'm pretty sure he's not talking about me.
I'm pretty sure for some reason it actually did sound like I clicked on you and somehow put you to 0.75 speed like YouTube. So, well, all right. Well, we reached the 2 hour mark, Dina. I want to start. Well, I'm gonna bring her in next. Dina, you're getting trebucheted. What do you want to leave? What do you want to say? What do you want to? What do you want to leave the public with?
I did. I said come to the Discord and join us for the.
Oh yeah, the
Halloween.
movie thing, and then I forced you to watch that shit. All right, cool.
Yeah, you tortured me.
Oh God, yeah. Listen, it's the end of Schlocktober. I'm free to drag all of these lame reused bits out that I want. Okay? Listen, if I don't do this, I don't have a career, and then you know what it is? It's back to hooking. You want to know how successful hooking was? What?
End of Hacktober.
End of Cracktober. Whatever. Tina, Trebuchet. Say goodbye.
Okay. Bye.
Oh.
Trebuchet.
It was the wrong movie, but there we go. All right, Mickey gets to come in last. Mickey. You could have been an after credit scene, Mickey. But instead, you just decided you wanted to jump straight into the mainstream MCU. What's happening?
I have a punchline to my shitty joke.
Holy fuck. I'm so glad I did this. Okay. Recite the joke. Hang on. Give us the joke, then the punchline.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I often think what it would be like to offer Ben Shapiro a pity fuck. He's not a bad-looking guy, but can you imagine his spazzy dirty talk? Imagine him saying, "Wow, Mickey, you sure are pretty. Your strap-on sure loves my wet P word." Think of the ego boost to shut his dumb ass up.
Okay.
You're onto something. Get rid of the ego boost to shut his dumb ass up.
Yeah, also, I wouldn't... I mean, this is just me. I might not go straight for the whole strap-on thing. I might try and tie it back into more of a Ben Shapiro thing.
Yeah.
No, like, listen, Ben. I'll never sell this pussy unless it's underwater. No.
If you don't like this pussy, just move.
I tried to go for like the punchline. I tried to.
Oh,
his voice
hang on.
because nasally Jewish.
I got one for you. It's like I finally broke down and offered a pity fuck to Ben Shapiro. Figured he could use it. So we're standing there in my bedroom, and as I look down at his eyes, which are roughly about 1.5 feet, 2 feet below mine, I say, at least when the press reports on this, they'll call it had sex with instead of rape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Just off the top of my head, I just think, child rape's funny.
I finally decided to give Ben Shapiro a pity fuck.
Oh my!
And while I looked down on his eyes, were about 2 feet below mine.
Okay.
I suddenly found out that his wife, who is a doctor, thought my pussy was too wet.
I need to actually ask, and this is actually, I'm going to leave us on this tonight. But I want you guys to watch, and I'm going to bring it up on the screen here. Has anyone else had the joy of finding Trey Parker and Matt Stone's new Deep Fate YouTube channel?
No.
Okay. Bringing back an old segment, which is quite honestly at this point, undersubbed of the week, though I'm sure they're doing much better. I want to introduce all of you to Sassy Justice. Sassy Justice featuring Fred Sassy. I'm gonna subscribe from this channel here so you can all see. I'm gonna bring this window over here so y'all can see. And then we're just gonna go into Sassy Justice. Let's have a little look-see, and you know what? Fuck it, they can take us. Well, you know what? First, we're gonna go with one of their sponsors, just to show you what kind of shit they're dealing with here, alright? Y'all ready? Mickey, you're not watching.
Watching the show.
No, watch the Discord stream now, too.
Okay.
Alright, well. There we go. Alright, now, let's check out the greatest sponsor in all of Cheyenne. What could this be, you might be asking yourself? I'm glad you asked.
It's the viral video of the president everyone is talking about. That's next, right after this word from our sponsor.
Are you feeling run down? Have you been diagnosed with type 1 or type 2 kidney failure?
Then come on down to Cheyenne Dialysis. We've got all the deals and all the customers that made me the dialysis king of Cheyenne. Full kidney dialysis is $89,999. 2-day full kidney dialysis, $199,999. At these prices, you can't afford not to get dialysis. No insurance, no problem. We'll work with you using your mortgage, will, or other assets. Stop being a burden on your family and come get dialysis today. And don't get it from anyone but the dialysis king.
On the corner of Laramie and Fairfax, right next to Applebee's in downtown Cheyenne. Cheating all over the place, coconut cream pie.
So none of you have seen this before, huh?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
Thank you.
just go and check out. Well, now we're gonna look at a couple more here. Little sassy justice videos here. Let's check out some more. Who wants to see more Zucker?
I speak with the president's son-in-law after a word from our sponsor.
Have you ever contemplated suicide? Do these thoughts keep you from enjoying everyday life?
Then come on down to Cheyenne Dialysis. There's no way you can outrun these dialysis deals. Early bird dialysis, just $79,000 before 9 a.m. Tuesday and Thursday lunchtime dialysis. I'll do 2 of you old farts for the price of 1. Gobble, gobble up our Thanksgiving special. $60,000 a kidney all Thanksgiving week. Do you want to feel young and full of energy like a hot girl? Then stop being a bitchy old grandma and come get dialysis today. And remember, don't get it from anyone but the dialysis king.
On the corner of Laramie and Fairfax, right next to Applebee's in downtown Cheyenne.
That appears to be a computer-generated face of.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! Pump those brakes, Mickey. Find that pedal. Pump it. Pump it with your foot. Pump it with your fist if you need to. What I'm saying, listen, I'm not gonna outlaw. Do you really think there are people who know computers well enough to make faces appear? Come on now, let's check out some.
Do you really think deep fakes have been around long enough for anybody to do this?
Here's the thing about deep fakes, Mickey. They don't work because when they go too deep, you can tell they're fake.
I'm glad that nobody hates me. That's nice.
Why do you always go back to that? Watch more Sassy Pants.
You're watching Channel 9, Cheyenne, Wyoming.
The times they are a-changin'.
Here in Cheyenne, scammers are finding new ways to take advantage of you, the consumer. Now, with a technology called deepfake, you can get
Screwed over and lied to in ways never before possible. Hi, I'm Fred Sassy. Today we'll dive into the world of deepfakes. Plus, is a local Cheyenne dialysis clinic charging too much for dialysis? All this and more right now on an all-new Sassy Justice.
Cheating all over the place, coconut cream pie in your face, call it justice.
Sassy Justice.
Fred
Sassy, Sassy Justice. Why is this door closed?
Call it justice.
Sassy Justice.
Coming for you.
Sassy Justice.
Call it justice.
See, I gotta think to myself, it must feel pretty fucking awful to Donald Trump knowing that he could have been a bigger TV star. Easily. If he just leaned into it and done this.
Yeah.
But thus we come to the end of another show. We've discovered deepfakes. Oh, by the way, just because I love you all, I'm going to give you the link to this here channel. Go, every video, tell them I was the one who sent you. Tell them it was me. It's totally me. I was the one who sent you. Go look at Sassy Justice there and say I was the one who sent you. That way they know I exist. Now,
Nick, by the way, I have to give credit to Dina and Crab for collaborating with me yesterday on the punchline to my joke.
oh. No, that's good. That's called workshopping, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And workshopping is always a good thing. And it's a weird thing when you first start doing it. You're like, but this is supposed to be my joke. I'm supposed to come up with
stealing.
it. Yeah, and then somebody else is like, what about this? And they're like, oh my fucking God, that's good. And then they're like, can you have that? Can I have that? And they're like, yeah, of course you can. And you're like, no, I can't. I didn't write that.
I'm not. I always heavily tweak. I take like the tiny littlest thing from that suggestion, and then I expand on it and do something else with it.
Well, I'm supposing here at this moment in time, this juncture, this forfeiture of fate, which we have collided into from multiple angles altogether. I'm gonna call this the last show of Spocktember. A close. It's done. It's over with. You can all go home now. The show's over. Any old time. Just go on, go on. Any old time, whenever you're feeling like it. Of course, you can still donate to that Streamlabs, but it'll be posthumous because the show's over now. There's nothing you can do about that. That's right.
Can't promote anything.
Schlocktober. Posthumously, I suppose. Go for it, real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Among Us later in the Discord. And check out Let's Just Into Discord, twitch.tv/Let's Just Into Discord.
Fucking, that was fucking multiple things. Oh my God.
And I'm gonna be streaming some horror films.
That was another thing too! Wait. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, fine. Alright, fine. I don't mean fine as though you can go. I mean fine as I'm just gonna go on my own now. I'm gonna go on my own. Just gonna... Let's have a look at some Julie Davis and no, Julie Andrews. Or no, we're just gonna look at Jared Kushner, and I'll see y'all again on Monday.
Justice!
In Washington, a new program has been implemented to stop deepfakes. Jared Kushner has been put in charge of the controversial program. I have some hard-hitting questions for the president's son-in-law.
Jared Kushner, thank you for being on Sassy Justice.
Thanks for having me.
Mr. Kushner, why did you start the Anti-Deepfake Club?
Well, there's a big election coming up, and we have to get my daddy-in-law reelected.
Now, Mr. Kushner, you're the director of this government program. Is it government funded?
He put me in charge of the Middle East.
Who did?
Trump, my daddy-in-law.
I guess what I'm asking, Mr. Kushner, is that all of this must have a cost. What is the taxpayer paying? It's got to have a cost.
He said it never happened.
Who did?
My daddy-in-law, Trump. He said the Holocaust never happened.
Thank you, Jared Kushner, for being on Sassy Justice.